We got the media team in here. We're the media
We're the
team.
media team. We got content. TV's in the go. We got TV in the go, Wack.
You looking for that fire Clubhouse content? Well, you need to subscribe to the home. Hey, yo, Clubhouse TV. Let's get to the content.
That's a good one.
Spin the block.
Durk shit getting kind of wicked though. How much
Is
you
it?
caught up or no?
Go sent me something earlier,
Okay,
and I believe that was pertaining to an attempted mission in Chicago.
okay,
When they told him, Dirk said, pipe up.
right,
Other
right,
niggas
right,
said, shake the phones. They
right,
went
right,
through there, wasn't nobody over there, right? But
right.
that shows, they're going to use it, that shows that he will send a hit.
So you think? Okay, so let me ask you a quick
That's
question,
it.
real
I
quick.
ain't seen nothing about LA, though, or Beverly Hills.
Yeah, I didn't see nothing about that either. But they alleging that the OTF DD is Remember, his motion is in the air right now. His motion
To,
public. His motion is
to
public.
take a plea, right?
So he's asking for a plea, but allegedly what he put into his paperwork is all the discovery that came back against Dirk. So he's basically alleging that he doesn't have any involvement in the discovery that came back against Dirk. That's his argument. It's like, hey, I'm just whoop. But you see
Is Didi the
discover
manager?
no, he well,
Who's that flew on the plane with Dirk coming from Miami?
that's the grant.
Which one is Didi? Didi was in the cars?
Give me a second.
Was he in Beverly Hills? If he was in Beverly Hills, got accessories, conspiracy. If you wasn't a gunman.
Yeah, see, that's where that.
No, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
where
listen,
it gotta
bro.
get cleaned up.
I be having to go to Brock and Ghost and y'all,
Right, right, right,
all
right.
this OTF and EFJ and ZXY
But this
threw
is
me off,
new.
man.
This is new because nobody ever said that he put a hit out
Oh,
on
no.
OT on O Block members. That's new.
So Didi, what they say Didi was involved where? On
This is
what
what
side?
this okay.
Chicago or
Let me back
Beverly
it up.
Hills?
This is what they saying, Wack. Just off the Beverly Hills shit. They saying that there's a text message thread, right? Between OTF Lil Durk, prosecution witness one, right? And then allegedly they're trying to slide on the Mooney Durk, who's an O Block member, and they're saying that hey, Lil Durk sent the text message in that thread that he finna pipe up because he wasn't sliding for O Block, right? They're alleging that one of the shooters who posted that hey, we're gonna take care of this, green light, go go go, right? That's the other O Block linked up with the PW1 and went to go slide on O Block. But because of the fact that the cops was out there,
They didn't
they
do nothing.
they ain't do nothing.
No, they're gonna use that to establish
For
that he gonna
sure.
call a hit. He'll call
For
a shot.
sure. But that's only one that they allege. There's three others that they allege right now that he called the shots on.
Yeah,
Remember,
they're gonna show a pattern.
and
All they need is
for
one of them
sure,
dudes, any one of them that was in Beverly Hills,
for sure.
say some crazy shit, is over with.
But they already got, remember, don't forget in the Beverly Hills situation, they already got the shooter in that situation. And this is something we broke down with Keep It G Salute earlier in
But it was more
Beehive.
than one shooter though, wasn't it?
There's only one shooter, quote unquote, allegedly telling, though, that's an unindicted co-conspirator. There's only
Okay, but
one.
you know what I'm saying?
Right, right. That's what you're saying, but there's only one,
How many shooters they got was
three,
in that video? Two, three?
three, three.
And one of the three is telling.
One of the three is telling, for
Yeah,
sure.
one say they went by his order, he's done.
And that's where the breakdown was kind of different because if you do the breakdown, it's the fact that the shooters allegedly is from a different faction, a different set called Tay-Town, right? Allegedly. Not 300, not O Block, not OTF, a different subset of hitters from a different place, right? That they pay the niggas, right? So those that allegedly is paid throughout the whole indictment. They in the Quando Rondo shit more than multiple. They in the other O Block shit. They in the other shit. So it's these Tay Town who niggas don't know, who niggas ain't named, that's allegedly flipping on the money man. Make sense?
So they
Because
got a
he
whole nother group of talking.
100%. He don't got no O Block that he trusts to put the work in. 'Cause remember, he slotted on O Block at the same time. Allegedly, he put in the bag in the streets to get rid of the other. So he
So
not
we're
trusting
Dirk
the
from
O
the
Block
Dirk from
shooters
O
at that
Block.
point in time. Go ahead.
We're Dirk from O Block or
He
63rd.
not from O Block. He from Landron 300.
Oh,
You see what I'm saying? And that's where it kind of, if you kind of got your ear to the streets, it's 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 King Vaughn old block that run that. Lil
oh,
Durk,
King Von was O Block. He
there
just
you
Dirk.
go. There you
Okay.
go. Dirk run the whole other side, Lamron 300, whoop de whoop.
So why
So
the
when
niggas
King,
sending niggas to slide on O Block if his man was from O Block?
because that's not his man. Okay, let me try to put it
Dirk
in
ain't his
perspective.
man. I mean, Von ain't his man.
This is
King
where it
Von
get.
from O Block or
This
63rd.
is where it get. This is where it get nasty. You remember, you might not remember, right? But around 4 or 5 months ago, there was some runnings around that old block was mad at Dirk because the niggas ain't sliding for Vaughn, right? And then that yo, Dirk is the money man, that he just put money up and he's scared of the niggas in old block because the niggas want his head, right? It was some just up, down, left, right, running their mouth,
I
right?
mean, O Block supposed to put their work in. That's their
For sure,
name.
for sure, for sure,
You
for
know
sure,
what I'm saying? I got time to meet. They from different hoods.
for sure, for
You
sure.
know what I'm saying? Like, what your
Yeah,
hood gonna do, they gonna do. You know what I mean?
right.
So Dirk ain't Dirk. I don't be knowing what none of these from. I
Well,
don't.
we know
I
from the
can't keep up. It
evidence.
be too many alphabets and
Here you go.
these niggas be. This shit getting crazy.
Right, but from the
Niggas
evidence,
ain't gonna drive me
though,
crazy.
from the evidence, from the text message that they said they said they got slotted on the old block, dropping the bag, putting up the money for the vehicle, and them sliding. They got them in their mouth, and at the end of the day, from everything they said, they
If
got
that's going
PW
on
one
with a
on
whole nother unit, somebody probably got caught up
for
on some illegal
sure.
shit and got out.
Because remember, Wack, this is the first time I seen it. They got a PW one. PW one is a prosecution witness number
Witness.
one.
Yeah.
That witness, right, Unc, is on the text message thread that allegedly Booney Mo's on, Little Dirk's on, OTF DD's on, that they sliding on everything you want to name. Quando Rondo, remember, Quando Rondo got shot at 2 times prior to what happened to him in Atlanta.
Poor
Lil Tim got
Quando.
hit up before that.
Poor Quando.
Yeah, Lil Tim got hit up before that. Got hit up before that. There was 3 shootings on Quando Rondo before the Atlanta shit.
How did Quando even get caught up in this shit? Because he signed the.
Plus, he ran his mouth with the young boy situation. Ran his mouth, the whoop de whoop, and now he involved with the whole young boy Quando whoop de whoop. If you believe that shit, that's what happened. It's young boy. It's basically young boy Melly on them versus Vaughn them.
These niggas got all kind of shit. Man,
All
listen,
kind of shit
I'm gonna
going
be
on.
real. It's a damn shame that
What up?
being a rapper is damn near one of the most dangerous professions it is now.
It turned into that. It turned into that. Once it turned into that, right? But you already know
Or
where
if it
you
makes
from, where
sense,
everything
bro.
happened. Yeah. I mean, it turned
Fuck.
into that. It was never like
Yeah, like this used to be rap beats. Oh, you heard what he said? Oh, nigga, you heard the song? Shit. Shit.
Now
These
nigga
little
better than
niggas
Ricky
is
but
Smith,
nah,
goddamn.
but see, that's the thing with the paperwork. That's just reading the paperwork. They allege that Dirk got 4 or 5 bodies on him just from the paperwork that they investigating off of the Rico shit. Remember, I told you
but
you got
they
the whole.
ain't put that on him yet, though, right?
It's on him
Ain't
right
no
now.
supersede.
Okay. Put it this way: the superseded indictment don't have it on him, right? I'm with you, but what his Cody just filed, the severance he just filed, right? The severance that the Cody just filed has all the information that they have against Dirk. The Cody is saying, yo, my client, quote unquote, this is the lawyer saying it, my client doesn't have any reference towards any wiretap, any
He ain't
investigation
on
you
nothing,
have into Dirk.
but he's
Dirk
not
is
on
on hook
nothing.
for all of this. Go ahead.
He's saying my client ain't implement. So he in there because he was in Beverly Hills, though, right?
He in there just because he's in the text message thread.
So was he in? Was Didi in Beverly Hills?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna
Was
say
he
he
in the
was there.
alley? Was he in any of the cars that hit Quando them? If that not the hotel room chilling, they gonna book him.
We gonna book him. We not even having a discussion. They gonna book him. We
Shit.
not. We listen. We not having a discussion whether or not there or not there. We're not having that
If
discussion. If he
that
was there, we
vehicles,
know. Right.
in
So
any of them vehicles,
for sure,
you going down.
for sure.
And what they gonna do now is because
Right.
he's saying that,
Right.
they gonna hit him with a conspiracy,
Right.
but let him know you right. We can give you this nickel
Mm.
if you let us know what was being talked about. You ain't gotta give us everybody, just give us one. You don't even gotta give us Dirk.
There you go.
That's how they
That's the
gonna play.
play. That's the play. Because right now he's saying, "Hey, that text message thread you guys got, where you allege that old boy put the money up. I never said a word. I didn't respond. You see what I'm saying? I didn't say yay. I didn't say nay. I didn't say shit.
So
So the fact
everybody else
that
responded but him.
everybody but him, so he's in the thread for 3 murders, but he never said a word.
He ain't said nothing.
He ain't saying nothing. He's in the thread though. He's added to the thread, but he just never said a word.
But he can't stop adding to a thread.
He can't. Not at all.
Yeah, they see him as a weak link.
Exactly. And that's why it's OTF. Remember, it's OTF DD that's on the backside, but they still got PW1 that's in that text message thread that's willing to testify right now. That's the prosecution witness one. The paperwork says he said he's willing
So
to testify.
PW1, they gonna flip Didi.
They're gonna flip PW. PW1 is already done. They're gonna
PW1
flip
already
DD
done
for
got
sure.
out. He
For
already.
sure. For sure.
I, I I wonder if that's that other Teddy was.
That's what it was.
Or whatever, I forgot whatever name is. He gave the money to.
With the burner, with the gun
He gave
case,
the
all of
come
that.
home money too, but dude went and
The fifty
said that.
thousand. Yeah, the
Yeah,
fifty
he went
thousand.
and said that was for that.
Mm-hmm. Remember that was the OTF jam niggas. Remember they said the
Uh,
OTF jam nigga was wearing the
yeah,
wire,
Jam
right?
is the one.
But now
Jam then disappeared. You can't even find it
we
this
haven't
time.
heard Jam mentioned at all. So he's not in this paperwork. But if PW1 is Jam, remember there's only a text message thread between Dirk, right? OTF Didi, he's named, so it's not OTF Didi that's talking in this situation.
Listen, man, we got a lot of shit going on.
Yeah,
We're gonna keep talking about this,
yeah.
but we're gonna go ahead on and spice this shit up.
Shit, talk to me.
DJ Wack 100 in the building. Oh, jam, jam, to the jam. No ass in trouble. Shout out to Teddy Riley. This what I do know. It's something there for that judge offered everything that judge wanted for bail. For that judge to deny bail based upon witnesses will be tampered with, and they ain't really named the witnesses. It's something there. It's something there.
Don't forget that witness
Quando
got his
Rondo is
family.
not
That
in
witness got his
Vietnam.
family threatened too. That was in the paperwork. So one of these witnesses got their family threatened, and that's the reason why they got discovery protection order. So good luck with that.
Look, it's at least two, three. It's at least two, three. It
Right.
could be five, but at least we know Jam telling PW1 might be Jam. I believe, I hope they don't, but I think they're gonna flip Didi. Cause Didi he's saying I ain't got nothing to do with
Right.
nothing. That nigga ready to
His
crack.
motion to sever is kind of too suspect too.
Yeah. Yeah, he ready to crack.
Yeah, his motion to sever names too much facts, as in, hey, you got a fact on old boy. Your evidence points to old boy. It don't point to me. He's making a case for old boy, but not to him. That's nasty work. Go ahead.
Well, I don't know. Listen. That's a debate. Is that telling if they already got it on the text and he's simply pointing out, hey, you got these text messages and you telling me this is the reason why I'm in jail, but I never said nothing in the text messages.
I got you.
I mean,
I'm gonna answer your
he's
question.
just simply pointing out what's there. Is he wrong for that?
It depends how you want to look at it, right? So
The text messages is there. They got him. He ain't told you to put him in the text thread, but he like, hey, you telling me I'm in jail because I'm in this text thread, but I never said nothing.
let me ask you a question. Do you have to authenticate that that's your number in that text thread to make it legitimate?
Hell no, not if the phone is registered to you. You
Good
ain't gotta
point.
authenticate shit.
Good point. So if you
I
file a
ain't gotta
motion,
authenticate this number. It's registered to me.
so this is the problem I always have with the whole Melly situation right now, right? Is the prosecution is alleging that, hey, you can't say that it's a legal search and seizure unless you claim it's your phone. That makes sense?
But that's it. We ain't talking about actual phone. We talking about a number.
Okay.
And they gonna search the number. The number goes back. If it goes back to him, they know it's his number.
Which means they have the text messages with him being in the text thread,
Somebody's phone was tapped or somebody gave up the thread.
which is the PW1 who's on the text message thread. We
There you
got that
go.
already.
Yeah,
So
he
he
gave
gave
it
it
up.
up.
And then he didn't already said, that's Dirk, that's this dude,
Right.
that's this dude, that's this dude, that's
But
that.
I didn't say shit.
They
I didn't say
took those
shit.
numbers
Right.
and went in research and seen that PW1 is telling the truth.
For sure.
Okay, boom. So, but I'm saying I don't see the Didi as doing nothing wrong by saying, if your reason for having me in jail is on the text thread that I never responded to, I don't think that's enough reason.
Okay. I'm with you on that point, except that his motion states that, hey, it's not that. It's the fact that all the evidence that you have on this text thread points to specifically, it says specifically in the paperwork, Wack, specifically points to Dirk Banks as being the conspirator. It doesn't point to my client as being a conspirator at all. At all.
Yeah,
How does that read?
he shouldn't have let his attorney word that like that.
There you go. It reads too
He
nasty.
should that now he didn't violate it. He should have said, hey, I'm not
Implicated.
responding
Right.
in the text thread. I didn't put myself in the text thread. I'm not the originator of the text thread.
Hmm.
So I have nothing to do with the text thread.
Exactly.
The rest of the shit, that's a bad look.
Because anybody can add you to any text thread if they have your number.
By
Doesn't mean
him
that you
saying
have
everything
knowledge.
points at the other boy, that's
Right.
a bad look.
And that's the problem I had with it is because he's saying that,
No, that's
hey,
bad. Yeah,
in this text
he about
thread,
to flip.
for sure, for sure.
He flipping.
For sure. And that's the issue that I had with the text thread is you can't get away with saying, hey, I'm not just in the text thread. I didn't say a word because you basically translated that. Remember, we said the coded language in the text thread. The coded language
What he's
now
saying
is
is
not coded language no more
he's
because you fucking
authenticating.
translated what it was.
He's authenticating what they already know
Exactly.
that's the boy calling the dog.
Exactly.
Yeah, now that's
Exactly.
bad. If he said that, if his attorney said that, that's you saying it. R&B
Listen,
will tell you in business, baby. My attorney say he about to say some shit. What I tell him on the flame, that ain't what I'm saying. I want it structured like this. Nigga, when I filed that lawsuit on LA Media and World Star, I can show you on the text where they sending me the pre-draft. I can show you. Delete Eugene Henley. I'm not filing the civil case against Eugene Henley. He has nothing to do with this. I'm filing a civil case against the two companies. I wouldn't even allow that to happen. So your attorney gonna do what you tell him to do.
oh,
If he said it, you said it. Yeah. Yeah, that's bad. That's Didi doing that. So Diddy right now, he's a mice. He's a mice. We're gonna see how long his tail get.
Looking at this paperwork, they slid on the Quantarana 3 times.
And that's a witness saying that?
It's the witness saying that, and then looking at the songs that Lil Durk put out, Lil Tim got popped before in Savannah, Georgia, and it was 2 incidents where they shot at Quando Rondo, and allegedly it's not the OTF sliding, it's the Tay-Town niggas that he paying sliding. So this is where the OTF ain't sliding narrative. It's in the paperwork. He put a bounty up on OTF. He sent the 2 slide on the OTF niggas. It's kind of making sense that, he's trying to slide
So
for
he's
Vaughn from the
sending some
paperwork.
other to slide on OTF, which is wait.
Nah,
OTF is his jank, right?
exactly.
But he's sending other to slide on O Block.
No. Let me read this to you real quick, right?
Cause
So
ain't King Von from O Block, right?
exactly, but this is where the rumbling was that Lil Durk never had allegiance and loyalty from the old block. The old block was always King Von peoples. And they was always saying in the streets that Lil Durk had to pay old block to slide for him because he was never old block. He was always Landron 300. But then he blew up, became Lil Durk, and now he got the bag. But he was never that. That makes sense. In the streets, he was never that. He don't call no dogs. He don't call no shots. King Von was that in old block. And once King Von got rest in peace, once King Von got unalived, that he ain't have no choice but to make sure he made sure he slid for Vaughn was because he got a whole subset of looking at him like you ain't like that. You the money man, and our man's got smoked, and you ain't doing shit. So now you got all of this coming up allegedly behind the fact that he didn't slide for Vaughn appropriately. Now everything comes from sliding for Vaughn.
Man, I could have slid his ass to Dominican Republic somewhere.
Shit. And
I'd
it's
have
only
slid my
yo, Wack, it's
motherfucking
only from the paperwork. I'm gonna read it to you right now. I'm reading it to you right now. It's
So
gonna
he
make
got
sense.
pressed into putting in some work.
That's that's Whack.
And then tried to turn Muslim.
Does it not make sense to you? Of all people? Think
This
about
shit
it.
is wild.
To you, doesn't it make sense?
I mean, shit.
You never seen it before?
Yeah, I'm just okay.
I mean,
Let me get this right. Cause I wasn't paying this shit
I'm
no
with you.
attention. I didn't know the King Von was till he got
Okay,
killed.
talk to me.
So NBA young boy,
Right,
I guess he disses
right.
Dirk. This what happened.
I'm with you.
I guess King Von, cause he signed the Dirk, he joins in and probably disses NBA young boy. And then Quando Rondo, cause he signed the NBA, comes back and disses who? Dirk or King Von?
Keep on.
He dissed King Von. Okay. So we got one dead, the other in the feds fighting murder for hire, the other in the feds on the dope case, and the other running around with Parton, making 1.5 million a night a show.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's what's going on.
That's pretty much what's going on.
Okay,
Pretty much.
so all this, please don't tell me it was behind a female.
Allegedly 100% behind the female.
Oh, god damn.
Jania,
Yo, who?
100%.
Bro,
Don't forget
bro.
in the middle of that story, Whack, you got a fade between NBA Youngboy and YNW Melly's crew at Atlantic Studios, Atlantic Records in LA. And that's the middle part of it between the two crews because now you got Melly's situation mixed in with the YNW situation, mixed in with the Rondo situation and the NBA Youngboy situation. It's a whole Yeah, it's a whole nother subset of the whole other situation between the Melly and then the line with Dirk and Vaughn versus YoungBoy. That's a whole. Hawaiian could probably speak to that, but that's a whole nother side of it.
Where
And
Melly
it,
Yeah,
from?
but that ain't got nothing to do with this
with
shit.
who?
Melly ain't got nothing to do with this shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You don't
thinking.
think so?
I mean, shit. He if he did, he already fighting the body wherever he's fighting. He ain't in this shit. I'm just
Okay, I'm with you. This is the beginning of it, so I'm with you. They
so
ran that.
then in the meantime, the old block that was mad at Dirk,
Uh huh.
are they the ones killed Dirk brother?
Ooh, which? Ooh,
Somebody hit the brother.
the
Somebody
D
sent a
thing?
message.
No. So D thing got killed from Dump Street. Dump Street killed D thing.
Where Dump Street? That's another set,
It's another set. Another set.
and that was
Um,
some personal shit.
that was some personal shit. From what I'm seeing, that's some personal shit. That was the ops. They spun on his brother, and then allegedly Dumb Street. Remember, that's the Stefan Mack killing that we talked about 4 or 5 months ago. We was like, there's no connection to Dirk, but that those dudes that got smoked allegedly was the ones that killed Dirk brother. So that's why you can't say that the smoked outside that rec center from the Stefan Mack murder that wasn't involved with the Dirk murder because that was that allegedly killed D thing.
Boy, for these be some killers.
What up? They
They
they they
know too
crazy.
many facts about their murders.
We not even if we know all this, then the feds know 10 times more
Oh yeah, they
because
know.
they got actually talking about this shit. So that's the difference. Is remember the Stefan Max shit that happened? The question was always how was that tied in? How was that tied in? It's only tied in whack because that allegedly put the shit up for him ran their mouth. That's the only reason it's tied in because there's four that's allegedly tied to that murder. There's two shooters and hid inside of the rec center that dropped the loc. The two dropped the loc are both telling, right? They both already told. So the dropped the loc and planned it told already. So that whole murder is another murder that the OTF DD saying, hey, y'all got discovery that he committed that murder. I'm not a part of that. Dirk is a part of that. I'm not a part of that. And that's what the OTF DD lawyer is basically outlining 4 or 5 murders that the OTF Wilson not a part of. But he's basically saying that, yo, Dirk is the mastermind behind these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 murders. My client isn't a part of none of this shit. Sever my client. No way. Go ahead.
Yo, it look. I think it's a whole lot of. There's some witnesses that's gonna shit up. That's why they didn't want to let him out.
They still got 6 more. Remember, this is PW1. This isn't co-conspirator. They still got what, 4 more? Plus the drop low, plus they gave the guns up. If they're not the same, that's at least 6 more. That's a lot.
Yeah, shit.
I'm confused on how they gonna get mad. How O Block gonna get mad at Von if he ain't got no loyalty to O Block like that? He only got loyalty to Von. Like O Block supposed to slide for him to say anything. Goddamn.
Von dead. What you mean? I don't believe Dirk was with Von when Von died.
He wasn't.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so I mean, how you know?
That's
He got
crazy.
out here in Atlanta.
I know, but Dirk ain't from Atlanta. He from Chicago. He lived down there like Von had a spot down there.
Well, they said they
You
was like
also
his
gotta
second home.
remember an important fact, right? All okay. If you wanna not be a, a weird dude, all the shooters allegedly that participated in the FB Duck murder at that point, they're all indicted, right?
Oh shit, I forgot about Duck.
You forgot about that, right? So
Oh shit.
now, if King Vaughn gets smoked, all the shooters that allegedly are like that are all indicted from O Block. Now, who's spinning on Quando Rondo allegedly? If all the shooters that do that is all indicted for the BG Duck murder, and remember, allegedly and Dirk don't have a connection to old block like that to recruit. I'm just spitballing here, more fitters. So what happens after that? That's maybe or why you see the Tay Town being recruited because they ain't no more old block to spin.
But
That's why
I
the
would
old. Go ahead.
assume Dirk could be more smart to not invite some. He don't really feel like that though.
But who say he don't fit the Tay Town? We're all assuming that he only the old block. Once again, Lil Durk allegedly is not old block.
Right.
He from a whole different faction. So when he grabs and he cool with from his faction to go spin, why is that an issue? We just assuming that the cool with old block because we hear nothing about it. But any nigga Chicago streets to tell you that Lil Durk is not from old block. He from Land Ron
Yeah,
300.
that's what I was
So
so
when he grabbed
confused.
Land Ron 300 and spin, why is there a question?
Man, these, you know what, man?
Go
Cali
ahead.
niggas world up, bro.
Go ahead. Yeah,
Cali
because who?
niggas world up with these names and shit. And the
Yeah.
Migos, I blame the Migos for this 3-digit shit, bro. The Migos, when they came with that YRN shit, everybody want to create three letters and all this shit.
No, you're right.
These
That was a
niggas
catalyst of it.
is taking
Young rich
the name of the
niggas.
city
Yeah.
or whatever the number is on the goddamn sign.
The side of the
Listen,
car. Right?
Cali done fucked a whole lot of shit up, bro. Run around here talking about these numbers and these numbers, this shit, all this shit. They need to delete all them movies off the
Real
internet.
talk. That's
No,
why
this shit
Chicago
crazy because
so.
you run around here believing this shit.
That's why this shit so. Bro, it's
They really
30 different
believe in
people.
this shit,
Hey,
bro. This
on
shit
one block.
crazy, bro. I watched the Fort Worth the other day. It was talking about Grape Street Hood Day, and I'm
Oh
watching this
yeah, that shit
shit,
was crazy.
and I'm like telling myself, yo, this shit,
I said
yeah,
103. What's
this
that?
shit like
10
motherfucking
tray?
crack cocaine. Yeah, but I'm listening to this
Yeah.
shit, and I'm like, this shit right here this is bad, bro, because it's like,
They happy. Yeah. Go ahead.
I don't know what it's like. This shit is crazy. I'm listening to all this shit, and it looked to me like Dirk was trying to play a position that he wasn't qualified to play. He should just
Yeah.
he should have just been the rapper, bro.
From the paperwork, you right.
Yeah, he was trying to play. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because the rappers will be like, yo, he slid for Von, whoopty whoop. But the streets is that's not the whole different
He's trying to be a
different.
mob boss, bro. He can't be no mob.
Yeah,
yeah,
but you
but
can't move that. You can't
how
tell me
you
you
a
trying to
mob
be a
boss and
mob
making
boss and you got a
songs
text
about it?
message thread. You can't say both. You can't tell me that you got a text
Listen,
message
that's
thread.
just like, listen, bro.
Go
That's
ahead.
just like an
My
R&B
fault.
singer,
Yeah.
married, right? And
Mhm.
then this go drop a single talking about the woman across the street.
You gonna get caught.
The nigga talking about what time her
Exactly.
husband go to work, what time his wife got to go do the laundry,
Yeah.
and how he fake jogging around the corner but jump in the back gate, and how they don't know that the baby she pregnant with is really his,
Too
and
late.
the other, and you, and and then you come on and play the shit. Tell my baby want to hear my new single,
You
and the
wanna hear
woman
what I
across
you
the
wanna hear what I
street is
fucked that
really
girl?
pregnant right now, right?
Yeah,
And the
I
other
knocked
nigga
her up.
really go to work at this time.
She had the red checkered vest on.
Bro, like what the going on?
See, that's the issue with the music, right? I didn't want to like break it down in front of the stage, but I was like, yo, allegedly looking at the paperwork, they got a lyrics section in there, right? Go back
I
to the
thought they
lyrics of the
changed no more.
songs. Told you everything in the songs that they allege.
I thought they passed the law. You can't use them lyrics no more.
It's not even an issue, bro. The nigga told you in every song what he did. Allegedly, right? So it's like, bro,
Yeah.
like they got it in the paperwork that you basically every lyric that you murder, you got it in the song. It's not even the issue.
Get on your ass anyway.
Oh, they ain't heard it yet, but it was a grand jury that heard it, but he
I'm
already
pretty sure.
superseded.
I'm
So
pretty sure
now,
some of the jury that heard this nigga
now
song.
he at the end of the day, remember, we talked about maybe
This
four or
shit is
five potential
wild, bro.
witnesses early, right? They
You just
never,
gotta
they
go
never
to
remember,
school,
Wack. They
bro.
never told you about a PW1 until right now. There was no PW1. That's a
Kids gotta go to
prosecution witness
school,
one. That
bro.
means somebody already flipped, agreed to testify.
Oh no,
They
yeah,
told
they
you
got some.
four. What else? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
they got some witnesses.
Oh, they already told you. That's the first one. They already told you. That's the first one to testify against everything that happened in that text thread. They told you what the first witness is going to testify. The first witness is going to tell you everything that happened in the text thread. That AKA allegedly Lil Durk put a bounty up against old block members and put a bounty up against Rondo and
Yeah, they
everybody
gonna
else.
use
Like,
that to
for
establish who
sure.
does that, cause so they can use it for Beverly Hills.
Yeah, because they got 4 or 5 different instances before
Whoever
Beverly
this
Hills.
LA nigga is, I think they got him too.
We still waiting on that because
Told
they
me
haven't said a word about
somebody.
that. Because remember, this is where I showed you the video that they had of the white Infinity and the Mercedes trailing the SUV. They had the dead to rights that whole day, so they knew every location he was at that whole day. They hit him at the gas station because he was wide open. No boy got out the car. But other than that, they had the location on Melrose and the location at the hotel and everything that day. So Rondo had like 3 or 4 appearances that day. They was there to hit him every single spot. They just didn't have the opportunity to hit him whenever they hit him at. They was right there. Follow him the whole day, right? So whoever dropped low and knew exactly the vehicle, knew exactly the license plate probably, knew exactly the hotel and his route. Because at the end of the day, they ain't miss a beat. They ain't leave him, they ain't lose him, nothing like that. Let's follow him the whole day plus perseverance video.
Somebody just told me the other day. I'ma remember that shit.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm with you because remember, there's a couple of dudes that ain't been named. You got Coca Spirit 2, that was a shooter. He ain't been named. He from Tay Town. You got
Fuck
Coca
was that?
Spirit 4 that gave up the guns, dropped low. He ain't been named. You got Coca Spirit 5. That's the one that's on. Remember, they never told you that there was a text message thread. They just told you early that Coca Spirit 4, Coca Spirit 5 overheard that overheard, which doesn't mean text message. Overheard to me means an actual phone call or actual face to face video where they overheard that quote unquote Dirk put a bounty on Rondo.
Whoever the nigga is, he in the county already.
You think?
That called in and told him he was in town where they was at is in the county.
Oh, that makes sense.
Weird name, nigga. Somebody just called me the other day and told me it's gonna come to me, but and Dirk, the
He
one
got
pushed
told
this
on
shit
too.
back to March, the trial.
I think that came from the prosecutors.
Oh, yeah, that's bad work.
Yeah, this is some new shit because at the end of the day, I don't. So whatever was going on in April of 2023 is the biggest issue because that's the text messages that they got. So April 2023, they got a text message chain basically sliding on O Block. Another text message chain where this is where they implicate TFH Boop Basil or Zoo in a different murder. So that's some other shit they got the text messages on.
Yeah.
Out of
Yeah,
town shooters.
it's a lot, bro. It's a lot against. I mean, the biggest revelation was the fact that he got O Block niggas to slide on O Block. That was the
I
big.
mean, that's easy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was.
yeah. Say
I mean, he was just like, y'all niggas ain't putting no work in. I'm gonna drop y'all niggas too.
money talks.
I mean
A
that.
good hurt.
I mean, if you in that world, said that's their man's. And remember, this is one of the things. Go back to that video. You see the tripping that whole house of everything that Vaughn had in there, right? Go back to that video that happened with the furniture. That's where the smoke was at. The manager, the OTF Vonnie nigga took that money out the safe. Like if you following this whole case,
Oh, I remember that.
you remember that now. It all makes sense now.
He did say he took some money from bruh.
Exactly. So now they saying they slotted on the OTF body and stealing from Vaughn. And remember, these are two separate crews. Put that in the back of your mind.
And more, dog.
We don't forget no details. I promise you. When the scene grabbing
Brother,
all the Vaughn
anybody can make it.
clothes
We can
out the when Vaughn
fucking
died,
say
remember,
it.
you see all them OTF grab all the clothes out of Vaughn car, grab everything. Allegedly, they ran through the safe, grabbed that 250 that whatever was in the safe, got the there, right?
Mom Dukes.
And the mom Duke said she never got a penny. What the conversation about?
Them niggas, bro. That's what. Damn, that makes sense.
These the ABCs up, bro.
For
But
sure.
they
What?
ain't got no Lord. How you steal from a dead man and
Nice.
not get a shit to his mama though?
Nigga
Oh,
that
It
had
makes
Von clothes and
sense.
shoes on and shit.
It makes sense though.
You talking about that had on Von's clothes and shit?
I mean, it was a couple of them carrying their shit
It
out
was
that
a
motherfucker.
lot of that ransack crate when he got
It
smoked.
was a lot carrying in my shit.
If you look at the
I
video,
thought moms was there though. That's why I ain't tripping.
Uh,
look at that video, Wack. It's a lot of grabbing merch and grabbing clothes and leaving out that spot. It's a lot. You know what I mean?
That's weird.
It's a lot of shit that if you want to run a narrative, Wack, that after old boy got smoked, that just ransacked his shit, took his jewelry, took it, whatever he had in the crib, you can run that narrative because that's what the video showed.
Hey, they did that the first 2 days he was dead though.
For sure. But if he gave that shit to his mama, that the mama could just say that they gave it to the moms. But from when the video, it looked like ransacked it with shit and made off with his shit. That's what it looked like.
Just was taking shit.
Niggas ain't gonna sign up for no man's got smoked.
If
And
niggas
niggas
know,
ran through his shit and grabbed everything. That been
niggas
a narrative the whole time since the video came out. You show me a shred of evidence that showed that the Rob Vaughn when he died. You show me something because I got right now that said they did that shit. So you tell me that Rob Vaughn when he died. I took everything out of the crib, all the jury, all this shit. The OTF Vaughn nigga went in the safe, took that nigga 200,000 out the safe.
mm-hmm.
You show me any evidence that they didn't do that.
You're 100%, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Because everything pointing out that they did take that nigga shit and ran through the nigga's safe and took all the nigga money out that shit. That's
Oh,
nasty
that's
work,
karma.
fam.
That's karma.
And nobody disputed that. They just ran and took his shit.
Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV.
What's going down, YouTube? It's Clubhouse TV. We back in the building with another one, man. I appreciate y'all for coming back, man, repeatedly checking out the content, man. But we're going to get into this, man, as y'all heard per the content. Wack 100 reacting to Lil Durk allegedly telling his guys to slide on O Block for not sliding for Von. And as y'all heard the content, man, a lot of stuff came out that some of you guys might have knew and may have didn't know. But, I mean, if you told his guys to slide on O Block because they ain't slide for Von, man, as you heard, he wasn't from O Block, he was from Lamron. And they said he had to pay his people to slide on O Block because he wasn't O Block. And you know Wack caught wind of it, and you already know he gonna speak on it raw and unfiltered, and he ain't holding nothing back. Him and Prince basically broke down the whole scenario, and he said this is why it's deeper than people realize. I mean, this is the part that I don't understand about Durk is you can't be sending mixed messages. I mean, 1 minute you talking about peace, making money, being a father, and then next you talking about sliding on your man's block. Now, which one is it? Because Durk is too big to be caught up in that same cycle. I mean, if you're really the boss, if you're really the breadwinner, then why even encourage that type of talk? And it's all over a female. You let the slide for Von comments get to you and basically ruin your life. I mean, you don't tell your homies to slide. You tell them to build. That's what separates the ones who make it out from the ones who stay stuck in the system. Now, I definitely get that Durk's emotional about Von. That's his family. That's the pain. But you can't let that pain dictate your moves when you got millions watching you and got millions in your bank account. You got to think about your future. You got to think about your family. Now, the bigger issue is the streets versus the industry. The rappers get rich, but never leave the block mentally. Keep trying to prove something to people who's never gonna make it out. And that's the type of quote that had the Clubhouse rooms heated. I mean, they were going back and forth. Wack's right, and he's preaching from a different generation. But one thing's for sure, he's definitely speaking facts about accountability. So, to sum it up, Wack ain't coming at Durk out of hate. He's just saying he's too powerful, too influential to be sending that kind of message. Durk should be pushing loyalty and elevation, not retaliation. Now, what do y'all think? Is Wack right for calling out Durk? Or is he just out of line speaking on street business? Y'all let me know about the content in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I drop new content. Subscribe to the media team so you get that exclusive Wack 100 content. Any questions, suggestions, need me to advertise for you on my channel with over 44,000 subscribers, just get at me on IG and I'll get right back to you. As always, we certainly appreciate you checking out Clubhouse TV, and I'm off to the next one. Peace.